Hello all my dear students and welcome back to your maths online class. So my dear students, as you all know, we are still on our chapter number 2, fundamental operation, and this is the second last topic of this chapter, that is word problem. In my last lecture I have explained you 1 to 5 word problems, and the same word problems I have given you as your assignment. I hope you all have gone through that video and you all have done that assignment also. So students, today again I am continuing with the same topic, that is word problem, and today I will explain you 4 more word problems related to fundamental operations only. So let's begin. This is our question number 6, because 5 word problems I have already given to you in my last video. So here I am starting from question number 6. Okay, question number 6 of word problem and question number first for today's topic. Okay, see, it is Sonia reads 195 pages every day except on Sundays. How many pages does she read in 9 weeks? That means Sonia is reading a book, and from that book she is reading 195 pages every day. Okay, but she is not reading it on Sunday. She is reading it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but she is not reading it on Sunday. Okay, so how many pages does she read in 9 weeks? See student, normally you know that 1 week is equals to 7 days, right? But here it is given that Sonia is not reading the book on Sunday. That means here 1 week will be of not 7 days, it will be of 6 days. See what I have written. Number of days in 1 week is equals to 7 days. Number of days in 1 week is equals to 7 days. In 1 week we have 7 days. So number of days in 1 week except Sunday. So if we don't include Sunday in 1 week, then how many days will be there? Yes, there will be 6 days. So number of days in 9 weeks except Sunday. So if we have to calculate total number of days in 9 weeks in which we will not include the Sunday, then how many days will be there in 9 weeks? Yes, what we have to do, see, here the information of 1 is given and here we have to find the information of more. See student, whenever the information of 1 is given and we have to find the information of more items, then in that case we do multiplication. And whenever the information of more items is given and we have to find the information of one item, then in that case we do division. So here you can see the information of 1 week is given and we have to find the information of 9 weeks in which we will not include the Sundays. So what we will do, we will multiply this 9 and this 6. Remember here, don't multiply it by 7, because in 7 days Sunday is also included and we don't have to include Sunday. So without Sunday there will be 6 days. So you have to multiply 9 and 6. So 9 into 6 is equals to 54 days. Now, number of pages Sonia read in 1 day except Sunday. So in 1 day, how many pages she was reading? She was reading 195 pages. So number of pages Sonia read in 54 days. So in 54 days, how many pages she will read? So here again, information of 1 is given and we have to find the information of more. 1 is given and we have to find more. That means multiply. So we will multiply 195 and 54. So here we will do the multiplication. See the multiplication. 4 into 5, 20. Keep 2 in mind, 0 down. 4 into 9, 36 plus 2, 38. So 3 in mind, 8 down. 4 ones are 4 plus 3, 7. Then put one multiplication sign here because it is the double multiplication. Now start multiplying by 5. So 5 into 5 is equals to 25. 2 in mind, 5 down. 5 into 9, 45 plus 2, 47. 4 in mind, 7 down. 5 into 1, 5 plus 4 is equals to 9. Now add it, 0. 8 plus 5 is equals to 13. So 1 carry over, 3 down. 7 plus 7, 14 plus 1, 15. So 1 carry over, 5 down. And 9 plus 1, 10. So 10,530 pages. Okay. So after multiplication we have got 10,530. So here what we will write the final statement. Therefore, she read then 10,530 pages in 9 weeks. Okay. So this is the question number 6th. Now see question number 7th. Question number 7th is a contractor sent 6,95,870 bricks for constructing 70 rooms. Contractor has to construct total 70 rooms. So how many bricks he has sent for the construction? He sent 6,95,870. If an equal number of bricks was required for each room, how many bricks were used for each room? Here pay attention students, the information of more is given. That means the information of more, what I said, if the information of more is given and we have to find the information of 1, then in that case we do division. And here you can see that the information of 70 rooms is given. And they are asking us about the information of 1 room. So in this case we will do division. Firstly, you have to find out what we have to do in the question. We have to do addition, subtraction, multiplication or division. So finding out the addition and subtraction is very simple, but for multiplication and division you have to keep this thing in your mind. If the information of 1 is given and we have to find of more, then multiply. Or if the information of more is given and we have to find of 1, then divide. Okay students? So see, the statement which we will write here, number of bricks used for constructing 70 rooms. So how many bricks were used for constructing 70 rooms? Yes, it was 6,95,870. So we will write equal to and then the value. Now we have to find out number of bricks used for constructing 1 room. Okay, here each means 1. Whenever each word is written, you understand that it is 1. So number of bricks used for constructing 1 room, and as I told you, for 1 we have to do division. So 695,870 will be divided by 70. Now we have to frame the table of 70. In the rough column, you can frame the table of 70. Framing the table of 70 is very simple. Firstly, you write the table of 7. 7 1s are 7, 7 2s are 14, 7 3s are 21, 7 4s are 28. Like this you write the table of 7 and then at the last you put 1 1 0. Fine. Now we have to do the division. So you can see that all the working you have to do separately as I have done here. Okay. So see, 695,870, this has to be divided by 70. So 70 we will take, if we will take 2 number then it is only 69. So here we have to take 3 numbers, 695. So the number smaller than 695 is 630 and it comes 9 times. So at the top we will write 9 and here we will write 630. Now subtract it. So 5 minus 0 is 5, 9 minus 3 is 6. Now this 8 will come down. Now we have to search the number smaller than 658, means nearest to 658. So again you can see that the number nearest to 658 is 630 only. So again we will write 630 and at the top we will write number 9. Now subtract it. 8 minus 0, 8, 5 minus 3, 2. Now bring this 7 down, 287. So the number nearest to 287 is 280 and it comes 4 times. So at the top we will write 4 and here we will write 280. Subtract it now, 7 minus 0, 7. Bring the 0 down and 70 is here now and 70 comes 1 time in the table of 70. So here we will write 1 and here 70. So 70 minus 70, 0. So our answer is 9941. Got it? Now we will write the final statement. Therefore 9941 you will write therefore and then 9941. Then from here, bricks were used for each room. Students, please be careful in understanding these questions, because in today's assignment I will be giving you these questions only again to solve. Okay, so please pay attention carefully. So this was question number 6 and question number 7. Now let's come on to the next question, question number 8. And question number 8 is, there are 7,25,915 voters who are to be equally distributed among 235 polling booths. Okay, voters means those people who go to put vote. Okay, whenever there are elections, the people who are above the age of 18 years go to give their votes. So they are called as voters, and they go to different polling booth for giving their votes. So total these many people were there who wants to give their vote, but these many people cannot go to one place for giving vote, because this much rush cannot go to one place. So that's why different booths were made for giving the vote. So total 235 booths were there, and on these polling booth, these voters went for giving their votes. So how many voters will be there in each polling booth? So please pay attention on this word each. Okay, so the information of more, that is 235 is given, and we have to find the information of each, that means 1. Again the information of more is given, and we have to find the information of 1. So we will do division. See, statement, how you will frame: number of voters in 235 polling booth. So in 235 polling booth, how many voters were there? 7,25,915. So number of voters in one polling booth. So how many will be there in one polling booth? So we have to divide it. 725,915 divided by 235. Now we have to divide by 235. So we will be framing the table of 235. See student, frame the table yourself by multiplying 235 by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and so on to frame the table. And then in the working column you will show the division. See, as I have shown, 725,915. So divided by 235, we will be taking 3 numbers here. So the number nearest to 725 is 705, and it comes 3 times. So I have written 3 at the top, and here I have written 705. Now subtract it. 5 minus 5, 0. 2 minus 0, 2. Now we have to bring this 9 down. When this 9 will come down, the number will become 209. Now see, 209 doesn't come in the table of 235, right? Because the first number is only 235. So how 209 can come in the table of 235? So what we will do, we will bring down one more number. So here I have taken one more number down, 1. So students, keep in mind, whenever we take down 2 numbers together, then first of all we have to put one 0 at the top. Okay, as I have done here, I have taken 9 also down and 1 also down. Fine. So when I have taken 2 number down, so firstly I have put here one 0 at the top in question. Now my number is 2091. Now in the table of 235, I have to search the number nearest to 2091. So the number nearest to 2091 is 1880, and it comes 8 times. So at the top we will write 8, and here we will write 1880. Now subtract it. 1 minus 0 is 1, 9 minus 8 is 1, 0 minus 8 is not possible, so 2 will give, borrow 2, 0, it will become 10, 10 minus 8 is 2, and then finally this 5 will come down. Okay, now search in the table of 235, yes, we can directly see 2115, so we will write it here, and it comes how many times? It comes 9 times. Now subtract it, you will get 0. So 3089 will be the answer. And how we will frame the final statement? Therefore, firstly 3089, then from question, voters will be there in each polling booth. Okay students, so this is again division problem. Fine, this is question number 8. Now question number 9. So see, question number 9 is again related to division. See, a total of 1,04,975 people visited the zoo in 325 days. These many people went to visit zoo in total 325 days. How many people visited the zoo in one day? Here again we have to tell of one day. Information of 325 days is given and we have to find the information of one day. Again more is given and we have to find of one. So we will do division. See how you will frame the statement. Number of people visited the zoo in 325 days. So it will be 104,975. Then number of people visited the zoo in one day. Same statement, only in place of 325 1 will come. And then we will divide 104,975 by 325. And in rough you have to frame the table of 325. As I told you, frame it yourself by multiplying by 2, 3, 4 and so on. Here is the table. Now see, here I have done the working. Number is smaller than 1049. So it will be 975 and it comes 3 times. So 325, 3 times will be 975. So 9 minus 5 is 4 and 4 minus 7 is not possible. So 10 will give borrow to 4. So 4 will become 14. 14 minus 7 will be 7. Now bring this 7 down. Number smaller than 747 will be 650. It comes 2 times. So at the top 2 and here we will write 650. Subtract it. 7 minus 0 7. 14 minus 5 9. Because 4 minus 5 is not possible. So 7 will give borrow. So 9 7 and then this 5 will come down. 975 and you can see that 975 comes 3 times in the table of 325. So here we will write 3 and here 975. So 323. Here you will write 323 as your answer. So final statement will be, therefore 323 people visited the zoo in one day. Okay students, I hope today's all 4 word problems are clear to you, and then I have given the assignment, and this assignment is the same word problems which I have explained you right now in this video. Okay, so if you have problem, please go through the video again and revise the word problems again. You will understand it. Once you will understand all the word problems, then start solving these word problems by your own without looking it into the video. The same solution is given in the PDF also. If you don't want to repeat the video, then you can go through the PDF document. Just see the solution from PDF and you will understand it. See, I am reading the questions because these are the same word problems. Question number 6. Sonia reads 195 pages every day except on Sunday. That means you have to consider 1 week is equals to 6 days. So how many pages does she read in 9 weeks? So firstly multiply 9 and 6 and then whatever result you get multiplied by 195. Then contractor sent 6,95,870 bricks for constructing 70 rooms. If an equal number of bricks was required for each room, how many bricks were used for each room? Okay, so the information of 70 rooms are given and we have to find the information of each, that means one room. So do division of this number by this number. Then there are 7,25,915 voters who are to be equally distributed among 235 polling booths. How many voters will be there in each polling booth? Okay, so again each is there, that means 1. So you have to divide this number by 235 and you will get your answer. Then a total of 1,04,975 people visited the zoo in 325 days. How many people visited the zoo in one day? Again, the information of 325 days is given and we have to find the information of one day. So divide this number by this number and you will get your answer. So please try to solve these questions yourself, as these questions only I have explained you in my today's video. Okay students, so that's all for today. Now I will meet you back in my next online class with some more word problems. Okay students, till then take care of yourself. Meet you back in next video. Okay, take care. Bye bye.